digital life. You're the fountain of youth. Game on, raw steel. Let's light up the screen. In a world of simulators, you reign as the king. From planet coaster thrills to the stormy fight, you're my favorite gamer, bringing joy every night.
Hello there. How are we all doing? The time has come. Tropicana is finished. So now we must move on to Pastures new. We got a new perk. We're going to go to Tiger perk. But I hear ye ask, what is Pastures new? What could Pastures new be? Well, back in Planet Coaster 1, the very first thing I ever built ended up being it was supposed to be a multi-themed park. It ended up just being an entire park built around western terrain. But that was what I called, back when the series was called Let's Build, as opposed to Australian Builds, the first thing I ever built in Planco 1 was a park that I called Disney World UK, which was supposed to be like what it would be if Disney ever came to the UK. Well, we are back at it again as we resurrect that park, but not completely, because it's not going to be a western park this time around. It's just going to be a park. It's just going to be a sort of actual physical park this time around. It's not going to be a sort of western park. It's going to be a proper multi-themed theme park. The only difference is the only things we're going to do here is last time I just picked default sandbox and just went with it. I was like, default sandbox, let's go. But this time around I'm going to make some changes. We're going to go have that on. We're going to have that off. I don't care, just purely because it was annoying. I'll keep having guest related on. Turn all the power off. Do I want vandalism? I mean, it got on my nerves really, because someone's vandalising something every 30 seconds. We'll leave it for now. And we'll leave all of that on. Yeah, we'll just turn all the stuff on that... just turn all the stuff off that annoyed me. Like power and water, because they moaned at me that things were low. But they're above 70, so we'll leave that on. We'll just turn that off. And so whinging at me that staff couldn't find brakes. Or staff rooms take brakes in, but it was literally one at the entrance. So just the stuff that annoyed me in the first park, I will turn off. Basically, the stuff that annoyed me in the first park, I will turn off. Which is good. So that's basically what we're going with now. All the stuff that annoyed me in the first park, they kept making me fix, that I was kept being told to fix, just didn't work. Also, we're not going to limit guests to 6,000 right away. We're going to say 2,000, because we're not going to have a big park right away. So I don't want the game to start summoning in 6,000 guests or something, because that would just be a big knee. We'll just say 2 for now. Starting small? Yeah, I am starting small. Also, these buses and this naff off. Naff off. That's not how you're getting into this park. I'm sorry. You don't get into this park this way. So, is that in my park boundaries? Just water. No. That's a shame. That's a shame. I kind of wish it was, so then I could have made it look like that was... That's a shame. So this is what we've got. Oh my lord. Okay, so the park boundaries are a bit... God. Okay. Okay. There's some interesting shapeage going on here that I've kind of got... I don't know what to do with, but... That's not the point. First off, you lot that have just spawned in with the old entrance. Oh good lord. Um... Right. Okay. I was going to flatten this bit off so I can put the entrance further back. Basically, right at the back here. Basically, at the back here. I'm going to start to build the entrance, but it's going to be completely different. Because I'm not going to be... We mentioned it on stream a moment ago. I'm not going to be using my car park that I built. I built a car park. If you didn't see it, when I was building Tropicana, I built a car park. But in this park, I am not going to be using that park. Car park. Not park, car park. I'm gonna flatten this off so I can give myself enough space to do stuff with. Oh God, no! I want to be flattened to this height, you dingus. There we go. We're gonna I will start waggling around with terrain later. Ah, I've got a floating tree now, thank God. I have a floating tree now, lads. Because well, that was on that mountain that I've now since deleted. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. That's what we'll go with. Go like this. There we go. That's that. Now we just go wee. All of the trees can go away for now. Thank you. Thank you very much. So. Ah. There's an entertainment tab down here. I haven't seen this before. Oh yeah, the arcade stuff. Arcade small and arcade large. Yeah, I know this isn't what I was doing, but can I just... Can I just wander around my arcades? Oh, I like this. This is like... I mean, obviously I'd build my own. I wouldn't just use the custom built, but this is actually really nice looking. Obviously I'd build my own, but it's actually quite nice looking. I do kind of wish there was other items I could win. That's the first one you just buy in the store, but yeah, that's actually really nice looking. It's actually really nice looking, to be fair. Oh my god, we've brought the dude back. I kind of wish we put the popcorn machine back as well. Oh my god, oh god. Ah. Yeah, I can just walk through these apparently. Yeah, I am the arcade machine and guests may play me, apparently. Apparently. Yeah, apparently I can just walk through these because they're not actual assets for me to use, which... That would have been so cool. Oh my god, it's like a little coin pusher thing. Do you know how cool that would be if I could use those arcades? Like, do you know how cool that would be if I could use these? And actually play on them? Yeah, can you let me do that at some point, Frontier? That'd be amazing. I am the fortune teller. I will tell your fortune. Your fortune is... You will meet Danhausen, and he will curse you. That's nice. Great custom. Pong arcade cabinet. We have a token tumble. Hoop throw. Fortune machine. Feast of strength. Claw machine ticket. Claw machine. Centipede arcade cabinet. Asteroids. Alley-oop. Video game cabinet. Yeet ball. Oh my god, you can have Pong. 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 Hey look, so it's like... Oh my god, Pong. Ping pong. Oh my god, it actually is Pong. That's amazing. Also, the fact they've put this in an actual tab means that it could be adding to this. That means they could be adding to this at some point. Which interests me. Connect. Connect. Connected arcade machines. 61. Out of how many? Oh my god, I can connect 100 arcade machines? Bruh. Bruh. That's a mad increase from what the restaurant and all the other stuff was. Dang, that's amazing. Also, I know they wouldn't be usable. I know they wouldn't be usable and nobody could use them, but I did before arcades come to the game. Where were they? I had something downloaded. Yeah, these. I had like these. They were never usable, but they were just like someone had made. Like little custom arcade machines. So I could genuinely also inside an arcade, you could stick these. They wouldn't do anything, obviously. Although, hilariously, that one being Pong, now it's hilarious because Pong already exists. But then like something like this you could use. Moving on that one because that's what all those are in. A lot of these are already in like claw grabbers and stuff, but like what one was it? There was one that was you could use. Like you could use some of this. Like you could use some of this, like you could put in some like say some of these like pinball machines and Dance Dance Revolution to your arcade. Although they wouldn't be usable, you could just have them there as like a sort of a viable thing. You could have the shooter games. You could put some of these shooter games in. You could have this racing game. And like these racing games. And this Formula 1 racing thing. So you could genuinely... I could genuinely use these. Oh my god, I gotta use. That's actually because like with those obviously those wouldn't be usable. Like obviously you're not going to use those, but they have a use. Don't put the trees back in. Anyway, track rides, great custom. Now, I've got an idea, but not a full idea. I gone insane? Where's like the monorail? Have I gone insane? Where's the monorail? I don't see the monorail. Have I gone like insane? What? Fifth one along. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Oh yeah, right in front of my nose. Right in front of my nose. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, so here's what we do. We go like this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. No, what are you doing? Why are you trying to turn, lad? Blurp. Do not try and turn. I don't want you to turn. Stop it. Okay, we'll just do that. Cannot build here. Because you're ever so slightly outside of the world boundaries. Oh, gosh darn it. I mean, do I care if anybody sees that? No, because guess what? I'm going to hide down in the mountain. I know. What? I know. Crazy, I know. I'm going to go up, 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 up. Intersecting terrain. Your face is intersecting terrain. Also, what terrain are you intersecting? Or what, this tiny bit that I can't edit because that's like the word boundary. Blur 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 blur. What, that tiny bit there? Yeah, dengue. Right. No, don't edit from there. I don't want to. We're not even going to use the monorail on this park, I don't think. I think I might use something else for this park. Intersecting terrain. What terrain? Well, that. Okay, there we go. So, here's what we do with this. You go operating mode shuttle. We chuck it on a test. I don't do anything with it. Apparently there's a 100% lightning strike risk. Because why not? Good to know. We go blah 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 blah. I hide it away completely so that no one can see it. And I go, want to flatten that bit off. There you go, blah blah blah. What we now do is we now we don't chisel it to that size. Jesus Christ, no. But also, what? I'm gonna, oh god, push, push, push. You see, the problem here is I'm so close to the edge, aren't I? I'm right close to the edge that I'm not able to do much with the terrain. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yes, that's a bit of a problem actually, now that I realise it. Yes, that is a bit of a problem. Yes, it's a bit of a problem actually, now that I realise it. But, well, you know what? We can make it work, it's manageable, we can do something with this. And we just go blop 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 blop. There we go, we just do this, we just kind of fling it up to this particular height. Maybe that's a bit too big, but we'll go with it for now. I can always edit it accordingly later. I just go boop 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 boop. Bloop bloop. Blurp. 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 Blurp blurp blurp. So I wanna completely like hide this away. I don't want you seeing it. I want to completely like hide it away. I don't want you. If you're a park guest just entering the park, I don't want you seeing. I don't want you like seeing this. Like if you're a guest in the park, I don't want you to personally see what this monorail is doing, because it's doing absolutely nothing. It's literally just going from here to here to here on a permanent test. Basically, all this monorail is going to do is it's going to shuttle to here, back to here, over there on a permanent loop. Also, are they just stuck there now? I think they're just stuck there now because there's no exit for them either, because I've deleted both an exit, so they can't leave. Yeah, don't worry, there'll be one in a bit. Basically, the monorail just kind of does this. It just loops, it just shuttles like this permanently.
Like the ride, tap the heart. If you want the sequel, hit subscribe.